So,
Yay!
what was last session? Didn't write a recap because I kind of forgot what happened last session. And I was gonna ask you
Here,
guys.
do
Uh,
it.
Did we
you guys,
fight?
no, you guys got information from Jerry that uh Tiamat was captured and in the school.
Oh, we were going to the school. We've enrolled.
Yes.
That's what
You've
this.
enrolled, that's right.
We're
You've enrolled in the school and you picked up your IDs, and on the way there, you got some fun magic
That's right. I
items
got a bag of
from.
bags
Yes, you got a bag of bags.
with a bag of
Um,
bags.
Roby's name is Iker, and I'm Nelson, and Blizzard is Bernard.
That's
oh,
right.
thank you. I couldn't
Yeah, I
remember
could
the
not
names
remember
you
that at
guys
all.
picked. And I swear I wrote them down, but I didn't, apparently.
I we're looking for is Teven Laurel.
Yes, you're looking for Teven Laurel. I have that. Yeah, and that's the professor that went missing after sending information to Jerry and the rest of the monks of the monastery to let you guys or to let them know that Tiamat was there. That was the last thing they had heard from her. They didn't get any more details. And so you guys are headed there to hopefully find and free maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. Another thing is that the wizard trials to determine what magic users graduate and are free to go about practicing magic throughout the realm and getting jobs and etc. in the field are happening in 2 days. And you guys are being disguised as externs that are returning to take these exams. And so you will either have 2 days to find Tiamat, or you will have to participate in the trials in order to stay there longer. In which you will be in a team of three, going through some interesting things I haven't created yet. So if that gives a sneak peek into what's going to happen today.
Okay, so we're supposed to do this in at least 2 days. It should be good.
Either that or you get close enough in 2 days, and then next session is trials because I don't have time for that. So
I would like
you
to sleep for
guys,
2 days.
it's illegal. Your sleep has been outlawed. You have to stay awake. Oh yeah, you guys also ran into some people in the city just outside of the school that were passing out coins to those who were participating in the city census, which is being put together throughout all of Tiomara. And you guys realized that these coins that they were passing out were actually tracking devices created by none other than Amandra herself to see what everybody in the world is up to.
And we immediately tossed them, right?
Yes, I believe so. You made duplicates.
I forged coins.
Yes, yes, you did. You forged duplicates. Okay, so we begin with you all making your way towards the school. In front of you is kind of a small building, actually. It looks about like almost like a plantation style home. So it's got those like big columns up front, and not plantation style home. That's not the word I'm going for.
Colonial.
Mansion.
Kind of, yeah, because it's got the columns out front and then like stairs leading up to it. And then it's just big and boxy. Um,
I think, yeah.
so as you guys approach, you are stopped outside the door and are asked to provide ID and what you are doing here. It's like a checkpoint.
We have IDs, right?
Yes, yes, you do.
So, show them my
Extern.
ID.
Externs.
What externship were you a part of?
The most tired one.
The most tired. That is not a helpful, nor an answer to my question.
It's not
The stupidest one.
It is helpful.
No, neither. No, I need a name.
Not unhelpful.
It is unhelpful. I need a name of who your supervisor was during your externship.
Should all be in
Was
the paper.
Is this a multiple choice question?
Okay, so you guys can make up one, and we'll say that's what they input as. I was gonna let you guys kind of run from here
Oh.
because this is like
okay.
your backstory that you guys created.
Oh, so we're
So
Oh, okay. I thought we had a it was an actual person we were supposed to be.
no, they took what you wanted as your backstory and forged documents for it, and like put it into the system.
Gotcha.
So you guys can make it up right now if you want. Whatever you wanted your backstory to be.
Our supervisor is Mr. Crackerjack, and he help me out here, guys.
What have you been doing for the last 6 years?
He owns the Cracker Barrel in Avila. The one Cracker Barrel.
Everyone goes.
And to crack those barrels, he needs extern magic, so they crack the same way every time.
Very simple.
Ah, so you are manual magic users. Interesting.
Cracker Barrel magic.
Interesting. You are tier one, I
Yes.
guess. What?
Actually,
no, of course not.
We're tier 3. Look at our badge.
No, we're tier 1. We are definitely tier 1. That sounds like the one we want to be.
Oh, I can't count.
You can't. Did you not learn how to count? We taught you in this school for 6 years.
Tier 1 is fine. Let's just
A barrel fell on my head in a Cracker Barrel accident.
Give me
It
a
really
deception.
cracked my head with that barrel.
Give me a deception roll for that.
Can I get a
Yeah, you can get a
advantage?
help. Yeah, you can have a help action because your friends are trying to help you.
You should have seen it. It was a real cracked barrel that just cracked the head. It was crazy.
When can I use luxing? Only in combat?
No, you can use that for any check, so you can see what. What?
No, you can finish. Sorry, I'll tell you
Oh, I was
after.
gonna say so you can see what Kobe rolls, and then if it's not great, you can add the.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Alright.
I got 9.
yeah, you might want to add that.
Alright, I'm gonna do my bend luck. So I spend 2 sorcery points and roll 1d4.
Yay.
You got a 9 with
Add
advantage?
2.
Oh, I got a 10 with advantage. I thought it was good
Okay,
disadvantage.
that's perfect because the DC was 12.
Perfect, we're at 12.
So you just did it. Yay for Ben Luck. She kind of looks you up and down and is like, "Oh, that is very unfortunate. Well, since you are externs, you will be housed on the 3rd floor." And you guys like look up and this is a 1-story building. Like
We know where
the
that is,
4th
though.
Here are your student badges for while you're in the facility, and she like hands you. You must have these on at all times in order to continue to reside here. They will allow you access to the different educational rooms, as well as they are your access to the cafe. What's inside? You may. I must ask. Do you have any dangerous items in your possession?
Nope.
Not a 1.
I don't believe in dangerous items.
It can't be as dangerous as the barrels.
Give me a group deception check. You also have a duck.
That's not dangerous.
I got a 23. Can we
Okay.
just roll with mine?
Whose duck is it?
It's yours, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty
14.
sure it's your duck.
Yeah.
jumped in
Oh,
your,
I should add that to your art.
Oh, that's funny.
You guys passed. So she kind of like looks you up and down. You guys have shoved everything like that's visibly dangerous into your bag of holding anyway. Um, we can't hear a word you're saying, Kobe.
Hello?
There we
Now
go.
I can.
Okay. The duck is my emotional support pet after the work in pursuit.
Is it wearing a mimic scarf?
I hope so.
Oh, it's harness.
Oh, it's harness. Ah, I love it. I love it.
Here, you.
So she just kind of looks at you and is like, familiars are allowed. This is in fact a magic school. Many people here have pets. Like your unicorn
Oh,
there.
good. And Frosting pops out. She was hiding.
Enjoy yourselves. Relax, and if you need anything while preparing for the tournament, feel free to stop some faculty or your fellow classmates, and I'm sure they will be happy to help. Welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much. What was your name?
My name?
Yep.
I do not believe I told you my name.
I'm asking what it is.
You're asking what it is. This is great. I definitely have a name prepared.
This is the problem with our group is that she's like, they never fucking ask a name. I'm
You
never gonna
never
use
do!
one. And
You never ask for names for these random characters.
I
And now you
decided
just
now to start asking everyone.
My name is
Everyone-
Amabel.
Amabel, thank you so much. And I reach out to take her hand.
She cautiously shakes your hand and
Yes,
ushers you
yes.
inside.
Thanks for having us. Happy to be here.
Of course, of course. And as you guys make your way in, I did put a map in the Tiomara chat for you guys.
Oh.
It's just a basic layout.
Ugh. That's too much.
So as you go in, you realize that the building it's bigger on the inside. So
Whoa.
anybody who wants to can do an Arcana check to see what this is.
that hurts for me to hear because our TD is doing another Doctor Who.
Oh, really?
Russell T. Davis is back into Doctor Who. And
Oh,
he's
that's
gonna,
right. I saw he came back.
And he's like gonna either retcon some stuff or something.
Of
Worship
course.
center.
We gotta.
But Chris Eccleston won't come back. And that makes
That's
a right to not
very
come back, but-
depressing. But I love him. In front of you is a sprawling entrance hall. The ceilings kind of like go up and curve, and there's beautiful art and like along the walls of like it's almost like TVs from our world that are like playing like nature backgrounds that just say welcome new students and there are people everywhere. There's students of all ages. So this school houses everyone from grades 1 through 12. And then there's faculty, and then there's also graduate students who continue to stay here and pursue higher education. So
What nerds?
This isn't a college.
no, this is like a so it depends on when your family decides to send you or when you decide to join or decide to pursue the magical arts. So like in the case like if you're a wizard, you can join at any point. If you're a sorcerer and you're born with the magic, you can join starting in first grade, like things like that. So there's all ages. That's why the dorms are split up. So the bottom floor is grades. Hold on, I have it written down. Where did I put this? On the bottom floor is grades 1 through 4. Dormitory, the second floor is 5 to 8, and the third floor is 9 to 12, as well as the graduate students, because usually, but at this point, they've kind of weeded out those that are continuing to stay with the program. And so you guys are going to be housed on the third floor. So you are free to kind of do whatever you want now. This is Yeah, you guys have a map. Do what you want to do. Ask around, figure things out.
It's a lot
Should
of
we split up?
stairs to get up there. There's no elevators.
No, there are not elevators, but as you
Isn't it magic enough to be escalators?
as you look at the stairs, they are in fact magical
Okay.
escalators.
Okay, that's what I'm talking
Magic users are lazy.
about.
Correct.
Yeah.
They are.
And
most
yeah,
Alright,
you
guys.
guys, those of you that have magic, like you can sense like there is magic everywhere here. Like every little thing is being done with magic.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why do I have Mage Hand? Why do I have a random spell?
I have no
I
idea.
thought that was a monk
Okay.
thing.
Is it a monk thing? Is it your
I thought it was an
subclass?
elf thing.
Is it an elf thing? I don't know.
Let me do some digging.
So does that make me magic, or does it just make me weird?
I was gonna say it makes you magical, but like you guys would know this, that like the magic levels are like tiered, so they have like tier 1 magic users, which are like just kind of like basic skills. Basically they're people who can only do kind of cantrips. And then there's like tier 2 where you have mostly cantrips and some spells, and then tier 3, which is like upper level spells, like intense magic. So
You two, Roki is for sure a tier.
yeah,
Fireball must be a tier 3.
yes, absolutely.
While Blizzard
Blizzard's
is
probably
a
somewhere
tier
between
2 and 3,
yeah, probably somewhere between 2 and 3, and then you would be technically tier 1.
like a kindergartner.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you guys
Yeah.
should go. We should all go to like a separate tier.
Or what is our objective here? I do not recall.
You guys are looking for a
information.
hidden goddess.
We're looking
Yes.
for a hidden goddess.
Get information about Tiamat, who is technically somewhere in this building.
He is here.
Technically,
Got it.
Yeah.
Does she look
And
like herself or is
also-
she disguised?
You don't know. The only information you guys were able to get from Jerry, and who got the information from Tavan before they went dark, was that Tiamat was here. Like they confirmed it.
we should
And
just
then
try to go into every
vanished.
room and then see if
Yeah, let's just go.
someone's
room
like,
to room,
"Oh, the
see what's
divination
going on.
hall's closed for a
Then we
while."
go in.
Well, there she is.
Right, smart.
That's
So
fair.
we should start at the top, maybe.
Okay. Now, if anyone asks questions, you guys have to answer because I have no idea about magic.
I only know how to make fire. I'll figure it out though.
Yeah, but your fire is impressive. My magic is me punching things much harder than they should have been punched.
Fair.
Yeah, you have magic fists.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Uh-huh. Her fists
Alright.
technically count as magical weapons.
I cannot find why you would have mage hand. What's your subclass?
Way of the Long Death.
Long death. Okay.
I thought it was something about being an elf. I'm a high elf, if that changed.
Oh,
Or
that
something.
might change things.
Yeah, because what else are different? I don't know. I should know because I've been playing D&D for a while now, but I know.
No, it's okay. If we're gonna start at the top, let's go to the worshipping center first.
So you guys make your way up the elevators, and once you reach the hallway with the dorms, it's set up basically like a college dorm. So there's dormitories on one side, and then those other squares I forgot to label are classrooms. Basically, you would be able to intuit that these are the classrooms where like non-specific forms of magic are taught, and like history of magic, history of the world, like your basic lecture classes, versus like, you know, the divination hall obviously focuses on divination magic. Your practice arena is going to focus on like evocation, and it's primarily where like sorcerers and warlocks hang out. Laboratories is typically your artificers and your alchemists. And then healing, teaching, and research is like your clerics and your paladins. Kind of, your paladins probably bounce between the practice arena and the healing, teaching, and research. And then obviously the middle floor has your study hall and library. So you guys,
I point at Blizzard and go, haha, you're an artificer. That means you're on the first floor all the time. You missed your one. You didn't hear a lick of it, so let's
no, he
continue.
didn't.
I'm not paying attention. Marissa,
So
What was that?
we're
Like it
really
never
good at paying attention.
I thought you guys were carrying it. What was going on?
They were
Nothing.
talking shit about you.
Oh. Well, okay. I don't
It
know
was-
where the conversation was in regards to what we're doing, but I did find it is a high elf thing. So you're
Okay.
welcome. Also, I did hear that laboratories were for artificers, and then I tuned everything else out.
Well, that's good.
she called you
No worries.
first floor trash, basically.
Yeah, basically.
He's out again.
Hmm I didn't hear it again.
I said she called you first floor
You're
trash.
the worst
basically.
offender.
Come
And you said,
Okay.
Oh.
That's good.
We're
That's
back.
good
We're
stuff.
back.
Okay,
All
I'm
right,
totally back.
So we just start at the top floor. Are we splitting up? Are we moving together?
I mean, we could split up. I feel like I should go to the laboratory because it was specifically said artificer.
Well, then that means I'd have to go to like practice.
It's true.
I'm cool going.
Or you two can go together, since Tommy might not might not be best to leave
Well,
alone.
I can't. I for sure can't go to the second floor because I cannot. So the library and the second hall are
You cannot read. Those are two things requiring reading.
So maybe
Yeah.
I should go. I can technically heal. Technically. Stealth, but
I feel like the worship center is a good place to look for a deity. Call me crazy, but
right.
Maybe.
How about you start downstairs and Roki will together.
Yeah, I'm a
But
good
I'm
fighter.
useless.
I deal.
And we have the magic rings, so something goes wrong.
Oh yeah, you can talk to
We
Tom.
do have the 2 magic rings.
Yes.
So you
And
are
then
the
I
two
can
people.
turn Roki and say it out loud.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. We wave
Great.
bye to Blizz, and I pick up Frosting because she was scared up the escalator.
That's fair.
Understandable. She has toes.
She has tiny little hooves.
Yes, she has. Unicorns
Toes?
have the two toes.
Nope,
actually.
she doesn't. That's gross.
That's weird and
Ah,
disgusting.
that's how I drew her.
Please make them round.
Okay,
I do.
guess I gotta edit. Adding that to the list.
What? Two
They have cloven hooves like a
a
cow
damn goat. Gross.
or a goat. Yeah,
I hate
I
it.
didn't know that.
yeah.
But
That's one of the things that's unique about unicorns.
Like
Weird.
they're real.
like
They're real. Unicorns are real.
but you're just saying instead of it being just like one giant car, it has like a butt cleft,
Yeah,
Yes.
basically.
and that's what's disgusting. The butt cleft.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
And
Am-
because it looks like toes. Who wants fucking
Okay.
toes on their small horse? Nobody.
We are going to start with Roki and Tommy then. As you guys head upstairs to the healing, teaching, and research. As you guys walk in, it's set up. Kobe, you've probably seen these kind of places. Like it's like an osteopathic medicine training facility. So they have like the those like beds that are green and like lay out flat, and there's like dummies on them where people can practice like closing wounds and using practical medicine, and then there is
Looks
kind
like
of like
a chiropractor's office.
Yes, exactly. Like a weird chiropractor's office. There is like panels on the wall that have like the different physiology of each different species that comes in here. There are places for actual injuries to be treated, and they actually every now and again have patients from outside the facility come in here for healing as well, because this is where some of the most renowned clerics in the world are. And so you do see like patients, having their wounds healed or an illness being cured of disease. And there's this like heavy air of like focus here. It's not as like kind of light and fluffy as various other areas are. And then there is a door to your left as you walk in that has worship center written on it.
In nice Christian letters.
You said there's
And
nobody in here? Or
there's nobody in there. There is actually a sign on the worship center that says closed for renovations right now.
No fucking shit. All right.
I put my ring up and go. Never mind.
Can I do an
Alright.
Arcana check on like the worship doors or like that way?
Yeah.
Can
Give
I, like,
me.
feel if there's something stronger coming from in there?
Do you have detect magic?
Great question.
You know what? I'm gonna do something smart. And I'm gonna pull up
Nah, don't think
Roki's
so.
character sheet.
Don't
think
think
that's
I do.
Yeah, I don't think you do either.
Maybe a kid.
So yeah, you can give me an Arcana check to see. But this is only gonna tell you about things that you can see. So it would be like
Or
the
never
door
mind.
and outside. So you'd have to go inside the room to.
All right. Well, I'm going in anyway.
Um,
block,
There's
yeah,
time to give
like
me a
block.
heads up.
are you guys just going straight through the door?
Yeah,
Why
yes.
Okay, so you guys walk straight up to the door, and as you like put your hands on the handle
Blizzard know.
and start to
Yeah, I
open
already
it,
left.
one of the teachers that was like leading a small class on suturing off to the side like perks up and looks at you all and is like, "Excuse me, what do you think you're doing? Can't you read? The sign says it's closed for
there's
renovations."
No, no I cannot.
Just because I'm so dyslexic, why does everyone so mean to me? Because I can't read.
Wait, can I have I want to cast invisibility when I like recognize that she's in the room. Can I do that on myself?
And
So
she's
then
talking to you.
Let me standing there swinging.
As she's talking to you, give me a stealth check with disadvantage because that requires like speaking and gestures, and these are all magic people who are gonna very much know what you're doing.
Or do you mean that she's talking to me and you were already invisible?
Yeah, I meant like as soon as I noticed that she was in the room before she noticed us, kind of a thing. So all she saw was Tommy.
Okay, so you would have to like leave the room and come back in so you got because like there are people everywhere. Like it's not just her in the room. Like there's people being treated right now. Like there's class going on, there's or multiple classes going on.
Okay, can I try and deceive her then and tell her that we were told to go in there?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a deception check.
Nat 20, 29.
She looks at you and up and down and it's like, "Oh, interesting. Who told you to go in there?"
The headmaster.
We don't have a headmaster. We have an elected democratic
God damn it, Jessica.
court who
It's not like Harry Potter.
runs. No, we have an elected democratic court. One of each of the major magic
Not
schools
like the
who
boss of the school.
there is no single boss of the school. And even so,
was
what
close.
what is the name of the person?
Cracker.
Talk is good.
Crackerjack. Oh goodness, I don't know that I know that name. How
Too
about
high up for your pay grade.
why? I never.
Get paid.
I'm paid very well, and I'm very knowledgeable. I'm one of the members of said court.
While they're arguing, can I put my hood on and try to stealth in her?
Yes, absolutely.
Double advantage. If that goes wrong, I'm gonna try to cry about. Yeah.
Sorry, what?
21.
21.
21? Oh yeah, you absolutely sneak your way in there. And Roki, she just kind of like looks at you and it's just like, Do you know why they told you to go in there? It's been we had some accidents that occurred and some issues in that room, and so it's been closed off to be fixed and have our problems addressed before
Yeah, I'm part
students
of
are
the
allowed
cleaning
inside.
crew.
You're part
I'm,
of the
I'm not
cleaning crew.
certain. I was told to go in there and assess the damage. But like, if you want to take it
Extracurricular.
up with this guy, you can. It's not. I'm not gonna fight you to go clean up a
Oh,
mess. That's
oh,
not my
if
forte. It's not a
if
fun job, right? So,
I
Tommy's
didn't
already inside,
realize
right?
you were part of the construction crew, of course. You're more than welcome to go in. I assumed you were a student based on the student badge you're wearing.
Nope, I
Extracurricular.
traded it. Traded it
Uh,
from one of the kids. They liked my janitorial badge. I liked their student badge, so we swapped. What can I tell you? Can I roll this up?
yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll this?
23. I have really good deception, so I want to just keep deceiving.
Hold on. I
It
gotta
was
roll.
all a sentence to Professor, and she's like, and I'm gonna roll.
I need
this
her to buy all this bullshit
She
I'm feeding her.
she like squints her eyes at you and is like, interesting. May I have the student badge? I will need to find said student and reprimand them greatly. They know better than to pass their badges off to non-students.
I mean, it was a fair trade. I'm not really into giving away my winnings when you're doing
Snitches get stitches.
yeah, and also I like it. Pretty. Always wanted one. Now it's mine, so you can't have it.
It's not part of the contract, lady.
Ooh, wait, can I use minor illusion?
Yes.
One.
Yes. Go for it.
All right, so can I do? Would it be like a sleight of hand if I want to like pretend that
Swap
I'm
them
getting
out?
mine off, but then hide it and
Yeah.
create a,
Yep. Give me a sleight of hand.
which isn't great. Please be good. Oh, it's only a 6.
So
No.
you very obviously create this illusion, and then you're like pulling this into your sleeve, and it like you like turn it sideways so she can kind of see it as it slides in. And you like hand her the minor illusion, and she's like, "All right. I'm starting to think you're not actually part of the cleanup crew, and that you may just be a student who's trying
Can
to get
I-
into this room."
Can I use Mage Hand and what I learned about and have never used? And go Mage Hand one of the dummies, so it is in like a vulgar position. So then the kids start laughing. She has to turn around and be like, "Who did this?"
Yes,
And then it gives her time to
absolutely,
reply.
absolutely. Give me a sleight of hand as well to try and kind of like sneakily do this.
Tommy's in the other room, right? So
19. I snuck where she couldn't see me. I just kind of
Yeah. Okay.
But, like,
You're able to organize the dummy, and like one, you just hear, "Oh, look at that!" And then there's just like a chorus of giggling, as like the class starts just like dying laughing, and she stops and is like, "Hold on, 1 minute. I need to address this. Don't go anywhere." And she
as soon as she
turns and
turns around, I want to cast invisibility on myself.
absolutely.
Perfect.
So you are now invisible.
I must look
Tommy is snuck into the room, and she like reprimands them, gets everybody to calm down, and is like, "Who's done this? Oh, well, whoever it is, once we figure it out, you will be in great deal of trouble." And then she turns around. "Now, as for you, and then you're just gone. And she's like, "Oh, God." And she like goes to she opens the door. Tommy, can you give me a stealth check again? Because she's just gonna check in there to like make sure you're not in there. Deacon, let your mother roll dice.
21.
Okay, yeah, you're basically invisible. So she like looks around in there, doesn't see anything, and comes back out and is like, "Oh, that student must have run off. Next time, I'll keep an eye out for them." And she shuts the door and just is like muttering to herself as she goes back to teaching class. So you two have made it into the worship center. which houses shrines to the four goddesses of Tiomara. You do notice that the I guess the most striking thing upon your entry to this building is that the statue of Tiamat is it is like almost looks like gold has come out of the top of it and then like melted down into the sides, and it's like you get this like weird magic vibe from it. Um,
Like they
uh,
encased her in gold.
Yeah, like
yes,
like somebody's encased in gold.
yes. So give me you can give me Arcana checks.
Arcana checks. I'm gonna use my fist. I'm gonna punch it.
16 finally.
With a 16, you get the sense that this is some sort of illusory magic.
So when I punch it, do I go right through it?
When you touch it, the like gold disappears for a second, you see just plain stone underneath.
Is there anything around it?
Give me investigation checks.
Oh yeah, I definitely
Yeah,
have told
20.
Blizzard by now to come sneak in here, but be very careful because the creature is mean.
With that investigation check, you're able to see that there is signs of damage in here. It looks like part of the ceiling kind of collapsed over by Avandra and Pelora's shrines. It seems like and you do also notice that there is no shrine to Ayun here, actually. There is just for the other three, obviously, because Ayun has kind of been erased from history. There is a spot where one probably once stood, but no longer. Um, and yeah, that's kind of the main thing you see is just the statue and then kind of rubble where a ceiling has collapsed.
Are the statues directly under the hole in the ceiling?
No. The hole in the ceiling is behind them.
Okay, can I get into the hole in the ceiling?
Leads up
Does
to
it
the
go
roof.
like through the ceiling? Oh, it goes through to the roof.
Dude,
All right,
do
Tommy's
not
going
lick me.
through the hole.
Yep, I'm gonna acrobats my way up.
I'm gonna stay put, and you can holler down at me what's up there.
Do you want me to do any check?
I mean, find out what you can see up there. If we need to come up or what.
Right, do I need to have any checks to get up there?
Oh, yes, give me, sorry, an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Sorry. Didn't realize you were talking to me.
I didn't really know who I was talking to either. 18?
Yeah, you're able to get up there, no problem.
Okay. I am now up here in the hole. On the roof / in the attic-ish area. Do I see anything?
You are on the roof, actually. And it looks, all you can see is like it turns back into that like small house you saw when you guys were entering the like mansion-y. And that's all you gotta see.
There's no like
You can look out and you get a good view of the gardens, and you give me a in perception check as you look at the gardens.
17.
You notice that the left-hand side of the gardens, which you are on the left wing of the building, essentially, is more vibrant than the right-hand side. There appears to be, and it appears to be a little bit more wild. Like there is like deeper or bigger vines. There's some more dangerous plants mixed in that are growing just to enormous sizes. It seems like they're having trouble. You see like a gardener down there like trying to like chop it down and clean it up, but it's not really working very well.
I get on my ring quick before I go and tell Roki anything. I go, change of plans. Don't go past the mean lady. Go outside to the garden and look at the crazy side of the garden.
Okay.
and
I'm
you can find
invisible,
her.
so I can just run
Yep.
out and do that, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And
Give
then
me
I'll
an
come down to Roki.
I'll be out there in a little bit.
Give me an investigation check as you reach the garden, and then we're gonna switch to Blizzard.
There was nothing else important in the worship hall, though.
Not that you saw.
I don't like
I feel like we missed something and she's being sneaky.
I'm always sneaky.
I got a 13 investigation.
You actually do Arcana. So if that's higher,
I got an 18 investigation.
18 investigation. It's the same. Okay. You're able to Roki, you're specifically able to pick up again. It's this kind of illusory magic, but this seems a bit stronger than what you saw upstairs. As it's like actually starting to manifest as like real things as these gardeners try to combat these crazy growing plants and like rein things in a little bit. Blizzard, what were you doing while they're investigating around?
Well, I went to the lab to see what's going on.
Alrighty. So you're in the lab. There's a number of students here working on different inventions. And then there's the lab is kind of split into two. So it's like the like engineering side where the artificers hang out, and then the like alchemy side where some of the artificers who like focus on more like the alchemy.
Yeah.
And then also a number of like other magic users as well, brewing potions, that kind of thing. What are you looking for? What are you hoping to get out of here?
I'll go to the engineering side.
Okay. Just look
see-
around or
see-
start chatting or
Yeah, I'll start. I'm assuming there's just tables with tinkering, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I'll go sit next to a guy who looks pretty nerdy and chill.
Okay.
Who's tinkering? Maybe I'll start tinkering around with some things and just be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Hello. I haven't seen you around here before.
Yeah, I just got in. I'm the word I forgot.
Extern.
Extern.
Oh, so you've been doing a study outside of this facility, huh?
Yeah, it's not a good one though. I work at the
Oh.
Cracker Barrel. If you've heard
Oh
of it, yeah,
no.
that's where we
I
got
have heard of
placed.
the Cracker Barrel. One of my uncles interned there briefly.
Yeah, it's not a great place, I'll tell you.
No, it doesn't. It sounded like a terrible place to learn, especially if you're into artificery.
Yeah, it didn't. My skills were not used properly. That's all I know.
Well, are you here for the trials?
Yeah, that's what I'm back here for. Just tinkering around too, seeing if I could learn some new stuff. The usual.
Oh, interesting. Are you hoping to graduate? I mean, obviously, if you're going to do the trials, you're hoping to graduate. What are your plans post-graduation?
I don't know. Maybe just adventure around a little bit. Who knows? Who knows, really? Just kind of do my own inventing, kind of go freelance for a little bit.
Oh, freelancing.
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Yeah. So how's things been at the school here? I haven't been here in a while, so I mean.
Well, yeah, clearly you haven't been here in a while, or else you would know all this stuff or about what's been going on here. I mean, everything's normal and completely fine. Clearly,
what's all the stuff? Like, come on, you gotta help me out here.
give me a persuasion check.
I don't want to seem like a complete idiot if somebody starts bringing stuff up. What's my persuasion? My persuasion is -1, but I rolled an 18, so that's a 17.
He like turns to you and is like, "Okay, so there's been some weird stuff. Did you hear they had to close down the worship center? The gardens are mostly off limits now due to dangerous plant life. There's some stuff going on. I heard in the study they had to close down a couple study rooms because they started raining oil, and the one of the fountains in the entrance hall just started spewing gold coins, and actually one of them took out a student's eye."
Oh, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's been a bit intense.
Yeah. Do you guys figure out what's going on here? Like, does anybody have any suspicions?
I mean, us brave curious students. I've been following faculty around and questioning things. We like to stay on top of things. You gotta. There's especially with strange goings on like that. It's interesting. The teachers have been really busy. They come in and out. They haven't really been focusing on teaching us, so that's why a lot of us are here in the lab trying to teach ourselves.
That's fair. I mean, hey, that's the best spot to learn, if you ask me.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
oh yeah, where do they keep coming and going from though? Are they just working on all these damaged spots, or are they just like what's going on here?
I mean, it depends on the teacher, really. Some of them, they just hole up in here working on potions and scrolls and preparing for something, and then others, they just disappear. I mean, I haven't been able to figure out where they go. There's they'll be in the room, and then one minute they're there, and the next they're gone. I don't really know how they're doing it.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty intense.
Yeah, it's truly amazing. It's a feat. They must be some sort of magic or something that's going on because I can't pick up on it. But I'm more of a practical magic person rather than like a theoretical magical person. So
Yeah, I get that. Now here's the real important question: how's the food?
Oh, the food's fantastic.
Oh,
They
that's
have
good.
actual barred chefs who
Oh,
went to culinary school and chef like cooking is their art form and there's always this like magical tang to the food. It's
that's
amazing.
that sounds pretty epic. That sounds pretty good. Well, I might have to go check out that food actually real quick.
Oh,
Um,
that's a wonderful idea.
yep. I'm gonna take some of these parts with me though, because I got some
Of
ideas. I
course, of
gotta
course.
finish
Yes.
tinkering here.
Yes, and he like pulls like three different things out of his pockets and it's like I always have a couple ideas going through this
Yep.
head.
Yep, that's
Uh
fair.
what was your name again? I think I missed it when we first started talking.
What was my name?
Bernard.
I as dumb as Blizzard is. He's very into this conversation. He'll go Bernard.
Blizzard Bernard.
Yes.
Well, it's
Some
really
people
nice
call
to
me
meet
Blizz,
you.
but
Oh,
Bernard's my name.
fun.
Yeah.
That's a fun nickname. I'm Sabar. Nice
Oh,
to
hey,
meet
Saber.
you.
Nice to meet you too.
And he like shakes your hand like in that like
Yep.
awkward like I'm
We're
lifting it
both
really
doing
high
that.
in the nerd way. And you exit the or do you exit the lab or do you just
Yeah,
kind of like
I'll
walk
just
away
kind of
from the
wave and be like,
bench?
"Well, I hope to see you again. See you again soon." And then, is there a potion table by the door that I can try to swipe a random potion from?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to swipe a random potion as well as I'm going because I'm.
Okay, give me sleight of hand.
Oh yeah, that's right. 18 plus 8. Let's go. That's 26.
Absolutely, you're able to swipe a beautiful red potion, which is a potion of healing.
Perfect. That's what I was hoping for.
I figured that's what you were hoping for, so.
And then I'm gonna go to the cafeteria because this is all happening before I get any of the messages. I'm gonna start chowing down on food.
Okay.
And then this plays out as I'm eating food. Tommy goes, come up to the library and get past the mean lady. I'm like, I'll be on my way in a little bit. I mean, I'll be on my way in a little bit as I'm chomping down some food. And then Tommy
Like 2
sends the other
minutes later.
message, yeah, to go to the garden. I'll be like, oh darn, I was almost on my way. Or I mean, I was already on my way, but I'll head out there instead, I guess.
I'm so sorry. I know such a change.
So you guys all make your way out to the gardens. What do you do out here?
Well, first I'll tell them teachers have been randomly disappearing.
Okay. Are you gonna tell us about the other thing?
Oh yeah, and then the
Two.
oil from the library, study rooms, and the fountain that hit a kid's eyeball with a coin. I bet he has a sick. I should have asked if the kid got a sick eye patch. I'm an idiot.
So the gardens are off limit because there's too much shit going on in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a weird flora thing. The study rooms dripping oil. It could be an Ioun thing because oil could be like ink. And then the fountain has coins coming out of it, and wealth is like a Tiamat thing, or a Tiamat thing. So maybe it's not the garden. Maybe we should look at the fountain.
You just blew my brain. For some reason I thought oil was like, oh, it's another one of those machines we have to blow up. But you know what? You know what? Ink makes a lot more sense, especially when we have all three of these.
Because then, like, the Avant or the like gold. I think you said it was on the Tiamat statue, not the Avandra statue. I can't really remember.
Yes, it was on the Tiamat statue.
But still, that's like kind of gives like something weird is going on, and it has to do with gold. So I wonder if we would look at the other statue. There's like be like illusory plant growing off the other one or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe. I guess we're changing course.
Well, looking around the garden, what am I seeing?
So the right side of the gardens is relatively normal. It's like really nice. Kind of it's got like a little gazebo and some archways with vines growing on it. It's very just pleasant to look at, and you see some students milling about in that area. And then the left-hand side is absolutely like wild. There are plants that literally should not be able to grow here, sprouting huge. There are some actually like biting plants that are like Venus flytraps, but gigantic, that are like snapping at some people who are trying to like weed them down. Yeah, like Andre too, basically. And like giant leaves. And it just seems like really overgrown.
Okay. So just overgrown. There's nothing like suspicious.
You can give me
or...
You can give me investigation check.
Okay. My investigation is average 13.
Yeah, it just seems like a bunch of wild plants. With your magical knowledge, you get the sense that there is some sort of weird magic here, though.
I would like to Arcana check. 12.
There's some sort of weird magic here.
Oh my god. Is it
Someone
like
take my help action?
Maria?
Yeah, it's focused on the left-hand side, but it seems to be stronger, closer to the school.
I'll take the help.
And then it like fades out
as you Arcana.
Oh, never mind.
16 on Arcana.
Yes.
It definitely, like, you very much pick up on the difference that like it's stronger, closer to the school, and it fades as it gets further out. And actually, Blizzard. Yeah, go ahead. Ask your question.
Is the fountain near the center of where it's heading towards?
The fountain is in the entrance hall. It's kind of on the it's in the center of the entrance hall.
Floor 1, so that'd be like the middle.
Yeah. But Blizzard, you would notice that the laboratories actually are on the left-hand side here. And you kind of notice that the plants are kind of growing stronger really close to that wall.
It's like, we need to go to the laboratories, friend.
Huh. That's weird. Could just be the alchemists. That's my guess.
Okay, well, I guess we're not going to follow that then.
Unless there's any objection.
I mean, we can go check out the fountain on our way, so.
Yeah, the fountain's on the way, right?
Yep.
Gotta go inside.
Oh, okay. There.
All right.
Yeah.
Does it hit me with a coin?
Yeah, actually, that's actually better. I had nothing, so.
No. So, when you go in, you didn't notice this in your first entrance because you were so awestruck with everything. It wasn't like bam right in your face because it's not a very big fountain. It's relatively small, but it is spewing gold coins, and it seems like instead of they weren't able to actually fix the problem. They just covered it with like a force field so that they wouldn't fly out and hit students. So there's just like And it seems like it's almost like recycling the coins through it, like a water fountain does with water, you know, how it like recycles it through. It's just recycling, but it's just coins instead of water.
Oh. It's not.
Can I like investigate and see if there's like a trapdoor or anything around it?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Oh, 6. God, I'm so bad at investigation.
You don't pick up on any sort of trapdoors or anything as you're walking around poking at the fountain.
Can I have a 16 on investigation on the fountain?
You are getting a little bit closer. You're unable to touch it due to the force field, as it keeps things out as well as things in. But you do notice a spot on the fountain where one of like, you know how fountains a lot of times around the bowl they'll have like carvings with like leaves or something like that. So this has that kind of thing. It's got like some flowers along the side, but one of the flowers looks like you could push it.
Are people around? Well, I can't touch it right now.
Yeah, you can't
Right.
touch it right now because there's force field and there are people around. Because
Sounds like we can be back after hours, folks. But let's go to the laboratories then. All right, we're still in team laboratories.
I guess. Yeah, we can check the. I mean, I was already there. I already talked to one person.
Blizzard talked to a whole person, guys.
That was
It's
his.
He even got a
Marsh.
name.
That was his.
Is he your-
I don't remember it.
I wrote it down. Don't worry.
Good.
Sabard.
That's
Sabard.
That's.
Is he your boyfriend, Blizzard? Or I mean, Bernard?
No. Just
He's
he
gonna be
tinkers.
devastated. I'm gonna go tell him.
You don't even know which one it is, and you just start going around. Are you the one who
Blizzard
thought
does-
that you were Blizzard? I mean, Bernard's boyfriend?
Oh, what was my fake name?
Did you
Roki
think
backwards. Ikor.
it's Iker?
Oh, that's right. Nice. So clever.
Nice.
Laughing at my own.
Mine is Nilsson. I don't. That's not even a girl name.
It works out.
It's
Fair,
fine. It's
so.
fine.
All right, laboratories. Roki's gonna just look for the sign and book it straight there. At a
Alrighty.
commanding pace.
Give me yeah, you can you make it into laboratories. You see exactly what Blizzard saw before. There's students on either end. There's lab benches, and then on one half where they're kind of doing more like potion work, and then the other side is more mechanical work, like tinkering. There's a ton of different supplies,
There's a
tools.
storage closet, it says. Can I go to the storage?
There is a storage closet. Absolutely. You are totally free to open that.
I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna walk into whatever that is.
Okay. Inside, there is like piles of supplies. It looks like this is literally a storage closet. For whatever they use in the laboratory. But you do, or give me an investigation check.
I can't give you stuff.
Somebody else come
I
here.
can't just give you stuff for free.
Someone else come here. It's a 6.
After I tap on someone and say, "Are you Blizzard's boyfriend?" Because he wants to break up, I then book it after Roki.
The person just like looks at you and is like,
Oh.
and then you keep going.
And I got a 19.
You got a 19. Okay, so you look around and you see signs that there was some sort of minor explosion here recently.
That's common.
And as you look around, stop. You see the like you're like tapping on the wall, and part of the wall sounds more hollow than other parts.
Can I do an arcana check?
Yeah, give me an arcana check.
Mother.
Oh, so I didn't realize this, but I do have detect magic.
Are you gonna use detect magic?
Does my 12 do anything, or do I
Maybe
need
at
to
a
do my luck?
point.
No, yeah, a 12, you...
Wait, I'll do my luck. Wait, bend luck. 14.
Okay. Yeah, with a 14, you see a kind of, You're able to put together that this explosion that occurred in this room that they kind of covered up by putting more and more supplies along the wall is of a magical nature.
Not helpful.
Uh,
What were you gonna do, Blizzard?
And it has a golden
Detect magic.
aura.
I'm gonna kick in the hollow spot. Blizzard hasn't gotten past
give
his
me a
boyfriend yet.
strength. Give me a
No, I'm
strength.
busy. I'm in Artificer Heaven. Of course, I'm not in the room yet.
A check or a saving?
Strength check.
14.
Your foot hits the wall and you hear like another hollow knock, but you are unable to kick through the door.
Identifies the spell I need. That's the spell I want.
I mean, detect magic is helpful.
Yeah, but identify is better. After you use detect magic, I guess I'll enter now, and I'll take a look at this with my amazing artificer brain.
The walls made out of?
The walls
No.
are made out of stone.
Okay, good.
Uh,
You know,
While everyone's thinking, I'm gonna kick the wall again.
yeah, you kick the
Okay.
wall again because I walk in and I
16.
just said that. I should quit saying that because I rolled a 1.
What did you get? Sorry.
Oh, I
A 16.
16. Again, you kind of just like hit the wall and you hear like, but this time instead of just sounding like a reverberation, you can tell it like sounds more metallic rather than stone like the rest of the wall.
I have mold earth. Can I use that to excavate some of the stone in the wall?
Absolutely.
that works. I was just gonna ask if I could
You
reduce
can't
the
hurt
wall,
guys.
but
Thought that sounded useful.
So you take a chunk of stone from the wall and you realize that there is a metal door inset into the wall that is then painted to look like stone.
Mother flipper.
You missed the spot.
Is there a button anywhere?
No, but by molding earth you're able to get behind it. Because it goes back 5. It doesn't mold earth do 5 feet?
Yes.
Doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. So you're able to get behind the door. It's like a tight squeeze, so you're gonna have to like really kind of like suck in your gut and shove your way through there.
Squeeze.
yeah,
I'm gonna kick the door one more time.
Okay.
Even though we're behind it already.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You are able to kick the door open. It does open inward.
Wait, so
I
Roki's sneaking
accidentally
through,
hit
then
someone?
the door.
Yeah. Roki, give me a dexterity saving throw to not be hit by the door.
Damn it. Constitution saving throw would be better. 13.
13. You're able to step out of the way, and it just kind of like nicks your toe a little bit as you like leap backwards.
Careful. Easy there.
Oh, but I opened it. I opened the spot you missed.
All right.
it
Well,
looks
we're all
like-
in. That's important. What's
Okay.
in this room? What are we seeing?
There
Should we
is
hide the fact that we're in here. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
I was
some
just about to ask you if you wanted to kind of like subtly
Close the storage closet door.
like close the doors and then
Close the storage closet door.
Yeah, I'll close that door.
replace the wall.
Replace the wall. I will put the wall
I'll
back.
put like equipment so it's standing up in front of it.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
Minor track a little.
I was just scrolling through my potential spell list and I just saw the spell Arcane Lock. I should take it out. Should have taken that.
It seems
Yeah, that would have been a
useful.
useful one. That would have been a useful one
That
for
would've
this,
been-
for sure.
Yeah.
So, in front of you is a hall with a set of stairs leading down.
Down.
There's no basement on the schematics.
Right, down we go.
That is true. There is no basement on the
I
schematics
almost
that I
asked
gave you.
if there was a basement.
I'll
There
light my
is
candle.
not on
That's
the
why I keep
schematics.
asking about trapdoors.
I know. That's what I was expecting.
Somebody's
I'll
debating.
light.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so you guys head downstairs, and you make your way down, and you come up to a small room. And as you enter the room, the door that you enter through closes behind you. And there is no door in front of you. When the door closes behind you, I mean, like it's like rock that slides down completely in seam with the wall. So you guys are in a small stone room, and it is relatively dark in here. But you guys all have dark
My
vision.
Bic.
You light your
She's like the Bic that we don't need.
and you light your Bic, and actually you start to see a little less good. No, I'm just kidding.
I unlight my Bic.
No, yeah, so you guys are able to make out there are 4 statues in this room, one of each of the goddesses, including Ayun.
Oh.
And they all have their hands outstretched like this.
Puzzle. Well, this seems too obvious that we would just put the thing that they are in their hands.
That sounds like exactly what we're supposed to do.
Okay, I'll put my reading book into Ayun's hand.
Your child level reading book. I love it. You put it into her hands and it disappears.
I didn't finish reading that.
In a good way, like with a check mark. Or
I was
like
supposed to return that.
Yeah, with a check mark. No, it disappears and her statue begins to glow purple.
Oh, okay, so that was a
Anybody
positive.
got dice?
All right, let's put in the other
I look
stuff.
at frosting.
I don't remember what the things are.
Does Frosting have a deck of cards?
He always says the deck of cards. You're not gonna give them to you. You gotta fight her for them.
Roll an
I actually have a set of playing cards in my inventory, so you can take them.
That's like,
Let Blizzard have let Frosting have her vice.
I'm staring down Frosting. We're about to tussle, and
he's
he just come
glaring
and hand me a deck of
in her
cards.
mouth, daring me to take it.
And you place the cards in Avandra's hand, and she glows a nice blue color as they disappear.
I have a ring. What else do we need?
We need probably
Money?
just a piece of gold. So I'll flip a piece of gold into whichever the name is.
Tiamat.
Tiamat. That's
Tiamat.
right.
And then the other one is.
I'm
And it
real
disappears,
dumb.
and she starts glowing gold, and Pelora is
I
the
don't
last
have
one.
any nature.
Nature and light are...
I'll give her the Bic lighter.
No, not the Bic lighter.
Okay, I'll give her. I have a tinder box
That
that's
works.
useless when I have a Bic lighter. So
Yeah,
I'll put the
that's
tinder
fair.
box in there and then light it with the Bic lighter.
and it bursts into flame and disappears, and Pelora glows a nice green color, and a door appears in front of you.
Wow, they lose a lot of stuff every time they try to access this door.
Right, for real. This is kind of a waste of a complex
That doesn't
entry.
read.
They do not come down here often. All right, crew.
Either that or they're really running out of books in the library.
Yes, you're really. This is why the book shortage is real. All right, let's go through that door, I guess.
Alrighty. You guys continue to make your way through.
I smell some combat.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I really want to test out my new max 70 HP. Never
Gotta
had
feel the
some-
full range of it.
Exactly.
So you guys make your way forward into the next room, and as you're walking, in front of you, sorry, my eyes are freaking out about reading this text for a minute. As you step onto the next set of floor in front of you, can everybody give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
You want us to
9.
look for traps.
But
why?
nat 1 and then
18. That was almost a 2, and it scared me so bad.
16.
yeah, I wonder how that would feel.
Okay, so you step forward, and the stone doesn't feel like stone anymore. It feels weird, almost like an inflatable or jiggly. And as you all step on it, you launch Blizzard into the air, and he slams back down onto the ground. and takes 3 damage.
Okay, sorry, Blizzard.
Ow.
It's a bouncy house up in here.
Oh, can I have a turn?
That's accurate. How I just that's me at every bouncy house. I'm always getting hurt. Oh.
I guess. Can I make a perception check to the next places we are stepping?
Yes, give me investigation is better.
Oh. Not me.
It's a good roll.
Oh, I did get an 18, so.
Alrighty. So you realize, as you're like moving forward, you walk. So Blizzard and Roki stop moving, and you have like the light-footedness of a monk, and you realize that like the floor only jiggles when you like step hard on it. Like if you walk really lightly and move like with little movement, it stays a hard stone floor.
Huh.
Everybody, do the caterpillar. And I get on my stomach and I start inching real slowly.
That's amazing. Roki's just gonna walk softer.
Oh, come on!
So I want you guys all to give me dexterity checks now to see how well you're able to do this.
My
Just
dexterity is
check.
good, but my rolls have been bad, so I'm gonna cast enhance ability,
okay.
and I'm gonna give myself Cat's Grace.
Cat's Grace,
Yeah.
yeah.
Smart.
Which is
16.
ironic because you are in fact a cat.
I know.
16, you're able to make it across. There was a couple of close calls where you like stepped a little bit too hard and you felt the floor wobble underneath you, but you managed to hold it as you made your way across.
Even with advantage, that's an 11.
Unfortunately, that one time that Roki stepped forward a little bit too hard, Blizzard was right in front of her and he was launched into the ceiling again.
Is it less than 20 feet of a fall?
It is.
Cat's Grace makes it so I don't take damage from that.
Alrighty, you don't take any damage then.
Nice.
As
Thanks
you
for
are
that.
able to take nice and softly, and you just like turn back to Roki.
Perfect. I just glare.
Sorry.
Oh, I have pretty much permanent slow fall for 50 feet. So
That's awesome.
how much fun Blizzard's having, and I just stomp on one really hard, so I get, and then I just kind of gently, and I do that
is when you step on it, it launches somebody else into the air because it's kind of like a
So I
balloon.
just keep going up and down.
So you just every time you step hard, the person that's next to you gets launched into the air.
So I do it, and he goes up, but then like Cat's Grace is down,
Yep.
and he's like, "Stop it!"
Ah!
I'm like, "No, do it to me, do it to me."
I guess I'll stomp once. And let Tommy
It happens
fly.
to you again.
Yes.
It's Roki
And
taking a hard
it
step.
launches you back in because it knows it's you. No, and Tommy is able to fly into the air and gently float back down. Oh, sorry.
Right, so we're all being careful now.
So
Yep,
you
have to be
guys
careful.
make your way into another room in front of you. Do you want to investigate before you go into the room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do that. That's what I'm
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You see in the hallway in front of you, there are holes all along the walls, top to bottom.
Those are stabby things if I've ever seen a movie.
And you see hints of spider webs all along those.
I have seen this movie. Didn't like it.
Which movie?
Only for about the
Indeed.
first 10 feet. As you continue to look out, you notice that the following 10 feet, or no, actually no. You see web in all the holes. But you smell something that smells like burned something. It smells like something was burned
What's
here.
the height of the lowest hole?
The height of the lowest hole would be, it goes floor to ceiling, 10 feet.
So it's like at your ankle height.
Yeah.
So I can't send frosting across underneath the holes.
No.
But I could send the minion under it.
The mimic, yeah.
Flat.
The
That's
minion.
true.
I can send the yellow minion. I also have. Shush, mister.
You just
You are
book
just
it.
so grumpy. Do you want me to try that? I got a dash of 100 feet.
Oh.
So and that's in 6 seconds.
I could give you haste also to make you almost the speediest thing alive.
I think haste only
Beacon.
lasts a minute.
No, yeah, I can just. And if I do a running jump to start it, it'd be like a 10-foot. It'd probably almost be like a 15-foot jump over that first section.
That sounds doable.
So I'm gonna have you give me
Or-
a dexterity check with advantage if you're going to try that. Or dexterity
Okay.
saving throw, sorry.
Can I try one more thing before I do?
Absolutely.
Are the spider webs close to me?
You guys are probably about 2 feet back from the wall.
Wait, should I just burn the spider webs and then roast
That's
whatever
what I was thinking. Can we just set the spider web on
webs
fire?
on fire?
Depends on the type of spider.
All webs burn, in my experience.
But not all spiders do.
Yeah.
Well, you should though.
Do you want to try me just kind of jumping everything first, and then if shit hits the fan, you can start blowing up spiders?
Just have a
Yeah, that
fireball
works.
at the ready.
Fireball's
Okay.
ready. Should we try
You
to make it
wanted
invisible? I like making things invisible.
I did get a nat 20, so.
Alright,
Okay.
probably fine.
So
And
you
my I have a very good stealth, so you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about making me invisible.
Okay.
you launch your way across this with a speed that is truly insane. And as you run from the holes, shoot webbing, like huge webbing, almost like netting, but like webs. And they like all shoot and land behind you, like on the opposite walls, because you ran way too fast. And then after you make it to the other side, you about 2 minutes later, not even 2 minutes, actually, more like 30 seconds later, you hear whoosh, and then a flame juts out from the like ceiling down and burns all the webs.
Well, this seems deadly.
Shit. Now we know how this works.
Okay.
Huh.
But we
Would you
don't
like
know
me
if
to
it was
just-
motion censored or pressure
Let
censored?
me.
Can I tell when I was running? Could I feel like a plate? moving under my feet?
Give me perception.
17.
Yes, there was absolutely a plate under your footfalls.
Okay, so pressure sensitive. So
I have a rope.
I have that cape, the teleporting cape.
You do
You
have a
absolutely
Let's
could.
get- Where is that under?
It would be under items probably.
inventory.
But I know what it is. It's the Cape of Dimension Door, so you could take you and one other person up to 500 feet once a day.
Oh, there. Cape of Montebay. Yes. That's faintly
And
a
that-
brimstone.
That fixes Blizzard up too. You just take him over to
Alright,
me.
so yeah, both of us. Alright, we're doing that then.
Let's do it.
Teleport
Oh.
ourselves over there.
You whoosh your cape, and you disappear and pop into view right next to Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh, they did not make this tunnel user friendly.
No, this is clearly they don't mean to get down here very often.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was low. What kind of? I don't know who they were aiming.
Alright. Next
So-
area.
You guys continue forward and enter a room, and as you do, you hear What? Who are you? How did you get down here? You should not be here. And you see two professors, apparently faculty here, standing in front of a door with 8 colors, or that's like with it has like a brown stripe on top, brown stripe on bottom. That's just normal wood, and then it has 4 colors and 4 colors.
Somebody
Um,
called
Those
maintenance.
scores.
uh, you are not supposed to be here. Who said? How did you get down here? How did you find this?
Access tunnel.
What was that chick's name? The one name that I asked.
What name did I give you?
Her name was
Amabel?
Annabelle.
Amabel. Yeah.
Amabel. Amabel sent us. Supposed to be the only name that I know.
Amabel has no knowledge of this place.
Oh, well, she does
It was
now. Guess you're not in the proper clearance. You want to just explain to us what's happening?
You should not
Nice
be
charisma. I have really high charisma.
here. You cannot continue further. You must go back upstairs.
That's
For
fine.
your
That's
own
fine. You want
safety.
to just tell us what's going on down here, and then we'll happily just
Oh,
run
shit,
right around
stop.
and run back through all the fire.
You do not need to know what's going on here.
Well, we don't need to, but needs and want are very different things, and we're kind of really into, being down here, and it took a while to get through all your shit over there and not be burned alive. So,
That's because you're not supposed to be here. Those were deterrents to keep you from coming here, clearly.
we must have missed those cues. Sorry, none of us are really great with, social cues.
Well, that is unfortunate, but you should understand the social cues I'm giving out right now that say you are to leave this place and never speak of it.
They're also
well,
going
that's
right over my head.
yeah, it's kind of tough.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
actually sharing this with some people. It's just kind of a thing I do, as we were going through this adventure, just
Is this
chatting
something we
about.
can help
holding
you with,
the-
maybe? What's
I'm holding the speaker stone up, and I'm like, "Hey, live tweeting from doing
the
a live
secret
show from
basement.
down in this basement."
They both kind of look at each other and then like look you all up and down and are like, what do we do here? What do we do
I
here?
wanna
And they're
try
like
and
muttering
intimidate
to each other for a second. Okay, give me what are you doing to try to intimidate them?
I'm gonna pull out what weapons do I fucking have? I have daggers. That's cool. I'm gonna pull a dagger out of each of my boot and hold them in my hands and tell them they should just tell us what's going on.
I'm
And I'll
crazy.
use
Tell me.
I'm crazy.
I'll
Oh,
use
you-
Hour of Reaping behind that too.
Okay. You can give me an intimidation check.
17?
Sorry, my son's coming up. And by son, I mean this. So Hour of Reaping, that requires saving throws, right?
Yeah,
Wisdom?
They're probably gonna pass it, but
Yes, I would assume.
It's
Yours
for
is
the
what?
effect.
A 13?
a 14. Thank you very
14?
much.
Yes, they both pass. Wait, never mind. I forgot
you
how to
know
add.
it's the
One does
aesthetic.
not pass. One kind of like steps back and is like, "Oh my god," and the other one turns to you all and is like, "Oh, you are clearly not students here.
Do they have
That will
metal
make this-
armor?
That will make this so much easier." And they snap their fingers and flames appear in
Do
their
they
hands.
have metal armor?
They do
on?
not have metal armor
Darn it.
on.
Stupid
Do they
wizards.
have any armor on?
And it is time to roll initiative, my friends.
I did not intimidate them. They were just telling us information. Awesome. 13.
Maybe we get them close to death that they will,
Yeah, that'd be
and then we
nice.
kill them after they tell us.
Yeah, at this point, I'm killing
12.
use fire also, and that's my special thing.
Okay, let
I
me
also-
roll and then I will ask you guys
there
your
3 of them?
initiatives. There is
2.
2.
2. Oh, much easier. Alright.
But the likelihood that they could get more people down here is high,
True.
because wizards have like spells that they can like pretty much speak into other people's minds.
Oh yeah, I have one of those.
Okay, Roki, what did you get?
13.
Okay, Blizzard.
12.
Okay. Tommy.
12.
Well, you have the higher dex.
3.
Yeah.
+4.
Oh wait, Blizzard has the higher
I
dex?
have a very high dex. I just roll like crap.
Why the hell do you have such a high dex?
Because I'm a cat. It's thematic.
Yeah, you use a dex-based weapon.
Yeah, I literally sunk everything into dex.
Makes a lot of sense.
I love that for you.
Dex and intelligence.
Okay,
That's what I'm good at.
Roki, you have first in initiative here.
I want to cast a hold person on one of the two, whichever one, like fire in his hand. That's
Okay. Sounds good.
That's really rude.
That's a intelligence saving or wisdom
because they
saving?
must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or they're paralyzed.
18.
The DC was 17.
Oh.
So
That's
freaking
great.
close. They like look to you and they're like, "Oh, I see. You're a fellow magic user. This will be
I
interesting."
dropped the daggers because that was a joke. Just magic. I've never pulled them out once.
I don't think you have. Alrighty, that goes to Blizzard.
Well, since we're going all guns out,
You know,
I guess I'm gonna pull out my bow, cast a 2nd level bonus action branding smite, and I'm gonna shoot at the dude twice who's being kind of a jerk.
Okay.
Oh, that's a
The one that's afraid. It's right until the end of my next turn. Okay, that would be never mind.
oh, so that's a 21 to hit and a 30 something to hit. So
Yep.
let's see here. What is this? I'm just gonna roll it all together. So that's to make it easier on my brain. It's gonna take me a minute. I gotta make sure
Hold
I have
on.
enough dice.
My computer's having a conniption. Oh, please work for me, for the love of
That.
God.
How much was branding smite? 3 more d6. So I'm just so everybody knows, I'm rolling what 3, 6, 9 d6, 2 d8, and then I have a plus 12 because both of the hits hit.
Alright, this
So
will be great.
I hope this guy dies quick.
So many dice.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna not do a calculator this time. I know last time I had to do math, I did a calculator. I'm not doing that this time.
I'm so proud of you for doing math all by yourself. It's hard work.
Okay, so that's
Fight me.
54.
Fuck. That's a lot of damage.
Hell yeah.
As I loose 2 arrows straight into this guy's knees.
God damn. Yeah, he does not look pleased. Certainly, he kind of stumbles back and, like, pulls him out of his knees.
And then my steel defender's just gonna run up to him and kind of growl. Because I can't attack with it. I didn't
Right? Yeah,
bonus
so you
action
didn't
to
have
attack it. Yeah.
Bonus action, yeah.
Fluffy.
He looks,
But
glares
can
at it and is
yeah.
like, "You will be fun to take apart."
Mean.
Tommy, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna punch one.
Don't.
21 to hit.
Yeah. Are you going after the one that's afraid of you or the other one?
No, the other one. Let's just try to kill this one.
The one that's almost dead.
Yeah. And then a 25 to
Presumably.
hit.
Yep.
So those 2 hit. First total. Oh my god, it's wigging out. One of the dice fell like on top of another one.
Oh no.
6, 10. Oh, there it goes. 28 damage for that first attack.
Okay.
And then
For the first one.
14 for the second attack.
My god.
Okay.
Roki did act.
And then I'm gonna do a flurry of blows.
Because I didn't use fire, I tried to paralyze.
I mean, that was a smart move. If we could have gotten
If
paralyzed,
it had worked, it
that
would have
would've-
given them all advantage on their attacks.
Yeah,
too.
and we could have.
Another 25 to hit, and then
Yep.
a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And then, ooh, that was a lot of ones. On an 11 and
Do
more
not
damage.
bite me, sir.
And 14 more damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna point to stunning strike them, and they need to do better than a DC 14 con.
They just got a 14.
Oh.
God.
Suck it.
They're wizard.
It's okay. They're almost dead. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
he looks fucking awful. Like absolutely awful.
This guy was so confident going into this fight that we just shredded him.
Yeah. And as you just beat the shit out of him, his friend kind of she steps backwards into the doorway a little bit, kind of terrified of Tommy, unable to move, but she's still. You see this like calming energy take over her, and she reaches out, and he all of a sudden, like, he was knelt over on the ground, having been shot in the knees and then punched the shit out of basically, and you see the wounds on his head begin to close, and he stands up.
Cleric.
Gosh,
And
you always go for the cleric first.
And it's like, you guys are much stronger than you appear.
We get that a lot.
Interesting.
That's what not Commander Rhea said.
Well, doesn't mean you can't take a hit as well as you can send one. And they are going to, hold on, I've got to find the spell real quick just so I know the damage on it, because I don't.
Oh.
I need everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh yeah, I should roll that
23.
for my Steel Defender as well. Well, that's ironic. My Steel Defender got a 19, but I got 14.
You were so close. The save was a 15.
No.
What did Roki get?
7.
Okay. So Roki and Blizzard are gonna take full, and Tommy, you'll take half. This isn't even all the damage yet. Hold on.
Oh no. Don't say that.
That's why I got 70.
I only have 49 left.
How much damage did you take from bouncing off the
Only 3.
ceiling? You only
That
have
was a
54
substantial
total
hit.
damage.
You take 44 damage as lightning shoots out of their hands and bounces from one to the other of you.
Can I hellish rebuke the fuck out of them?
Oh, absolutely. You absolutely
Yeah.
can hellish rebuke the fuck out of them.
Hellish rebuke.
Dexterity saving throw.
Correct.
That is a 12. So,
17.
yep.
Don't forget your bonus
You
fire
roll
damage.
that damage. And don't forget your bonus fire damage, correct?
What was my
Willow,
bonus?
come here.
56?
Willow, come
3d6, yeah.
So 14 plus 7.
You sit with your bro.
Nice. He screams and looks to you and is like, I'm going to enjoy destroying you. And his friend just kind of is like still standing back a little bit, looking very nervous. Roki, that goes to you.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna try this one more time. If I do hold person at a higher level, I can target more than 1%.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do them at 4th level for 2 people.
And it's wisdom save.
Yes.
Oh wait, I forgot to assign dice to which one, and this makes a big difference. So, druid. Okay,
We'll
what the
17.
the guy who was just swearing at you, he's like, oh, I'm going to enjoy destroying you, and then he like freezes and is frozen in place. However, the other one, she's still able to move and is like looking at you like, interesting.
right, guys, get him.
That goes to Blizzard. You will
Uh,
have advantage on your attacks on this guy. For hold person, does it end when they get injured?
question. I don't know.
I'm
This
looking
is
it up.
for the duration.
Yeah, I think it is. It is for the duration.
Do I want to? Okay, I'm kind of thinking I go grapple this other person.
Oh, I was gonna go do that too.
Oh, if you're gonna go
Concentration.
do that, then you go do that. I won't.
Yeah, it's
grapple it.
concentration up to 1 minute. I just wanted to make sure they can make the throw at the end of their next turn.
Well,
And I can continue chasing them too. If more... You hit
Yeah.
them with your arrows. Your arrows hit harder than my.
do I hit the person who's frozen or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You get
How
advantage
long?
on that.
Yeah,
check.
you get advantage.
How long is this
Wait,
person
and then I-
frozen for?
Kill one.
A minute.
1 minute.
10 rounds.
Sweet.
But they have a chance to break out of it at the end of their turn every turn.
So you can stand directly in front of them and pull your whole, pull it all the way back, and then let go. And it moves.
Technically, based on game rules, that's disadvantage because it's close.
Yep.
It's too close. You have to be a minimum, I think, 20 feet.
I think that's
Fine,
the
go
short,
stand
yeah.
20 feet.
Well, I just need this to have proved to be useful, so let's just.
Oh, it will. It will.
It will be.
You know what? Should I do another branding smite, or do you think that'll be?
Branding Spite, you. Oh, yeah, I forget you can do Branding Spite on ranged.
Yeah, because it's any
Attacks, can't you?
attack. Yeah.
Go for it.
Do
Why
another-
not? He almost died. I don't. That cleric couldn't have given him full health back.
Yeah.
Can you
So.
hear my dogs?
You don't know. You don't know what they can do.
You know
They
what?
got
You're
good
right.
powers.
I'm gonna branding smite. So let's see here.
strong.
First attack is a 27. Second attack is a 28. So let me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both hit.
Yep.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Let me just roll this out again.
8,000 million dice.
You know how it is.
I do.
That missed 44 damage.
Hey, that was his biggest spell.
55 damage.
How do you want to kill this guy?
He's frozen solid as he's being held.
Yes. Rookie's going.
And he freezes into a block of ice, reaching forward towards you with a desperately angry look on his face, and his friend turns to you and is like, "Oh, you really shouldn't have done that."
Our beef's not with you. You seemed fine.
Tommy, it's your turn.
My beef's with you, and I go run. I'm gonna jump over her, so I'm behind her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try. I'm gonna.
If,
My action is gonna be to grapple, but
Okay.
I have my bonus action
if
to flurry of blows.
if you have
Okay.
multiple attacks per action, technically grapple just takes one of those attacks.
It takes one, yeah.
So if you
Okay, so
so if
I'll
you
do
get 2
one
attacks,
attack.
you can grapple and attack.
Okay, so then maybe I should grapple. I'll grapple first because then I get advantage. So I'm gonna grapple her. How do I?
It'll be. I'll do strength or dex, and you use strength, I believe.
Yep. Athletics, technically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were under
16.
underplaying. What is grappling pin? Is that something different?
What?
Yeah, grappling pin is after you have them grappled, then you can try
Yeah.
to pin them.
Right.
It
I got
also
another nat 20.
it also gives you advantage on your attacks.
Your attacks. Yeah.
What'd you get? 20?
Okay, she is successfully grappled by you. What would you like to do from
Now,
there?
I'm gonna attack.
Okay, you have advantage, I believe.
Yep.
Yep, that's 24 damage.
Okay.
Look. And then one more attack.
Okay.
For another
Did you
That's
get it?
Sorry, what was that?
What?
What was that last set of damage?
The first one was 22. The second one was 22.
Okay, thank you. I just needed the second one. Perfect. Okay. So as you punch her, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So as you punch her and grasp her tight, she like tries to like wiggle in your grasp, and then all of a sudden just turns into a giant crocodile. Breaking your grapple.
Are you? I can't keep holding on to the crocodile.
It is a huge beast, so I don't think your
Yeah,
medium
it has to
humanoid
be.
could do that. And
Yeah, because that's not one size larger.
nope,
I'm
it's
being
too.
squished.
So it turns to you and is going to attempt to bite you. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits. Also, was I
Yep.
by that other guy when he died?
Yes, absolutely. You're going to take, oh, I rolled really well. Hold on. 18 piercing damage, and you are now grappled.
Ironic.
And restrained. And then it is going to swing around and try to hit Roki with its tail. That's a nat 20. Oh god, this is bad.
We're fine.
You're gonna take 15 bludgeoning damage, and can you give me a strength saving throw, please?
Are you still up?
Yeah, Roki has like 70 health.
Yeah, Roki's still up. She should be.
I'm at 1
You're at 1?
with the 15. That was me, right?
Yeah. What was your strength saving throw?
5.
You're knocked over, as this tail slams into you. Roki, that goes to you.
Oh, could I have hellishly rebuked that?
Do you have more than one?
Yeah, it's reaction spell.
It's a reaction.
I know, but I thought tieflings only have it once a day.
No,
Do you have that as a spell as well?
I thought she had it as a spell. Oh, no. Yeah, Infernal Legacy, there was only one, yeah.
Yeah. Unless you take it as a spell, you only get it once a day.
Dumb. All right.
I know.
I want that as a spell then, because I enjoy hellishly rebuked.
It is a good one.
It is a good one. It is a good
Alright,
one, and it
we're
fits
gonna
you very well.
4th level fireball on this guy.
Alrighty.
The dex save.
I can't imagine giant crocodiles.
Tommy's
are gonna
right there.
But yeah, also this will hit Tommy unless you
Watch out,
do.
Tommy.
You can use your.
Okay. I got a
You can use-
21.
You can use your sorcery points to it's one sorcery
Do
point
careful.
to do careful spell. Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll careful it.
Crocodile-
I got a 21.
Move, Tommy.
Crocodile got a dirty 1. So
Sweet.
Tommy can't move.
so very much failed.
Tommy is under the crocodile.
Yeah, Tommy's protected by the crocodile who's on top of her.
Jeez.
Actually, you're in the crocodile's mouth, so
Ew.
This is 34 damage plus my 3d6s. 34 plus 11. 45.
that is a pretty damn good hit. This crocodile, you are smelling some crocodile jerky being made right now, my friend.
Probably should have used my turn to heal myself, but you know, you only live once.
That goes to you, Blizzard.
Well, now I'm torn. Do I try to heal myself, or do I just keep trying to pour on the damage?
So I don't know if I told you this, but healing potions are. I'm gonna allow you guys to use a bonus action to use them on yourself. It'll take an action to give them to somebody else, but if you want to use a healing potion on yourself, you can definitely do that as a bonus action.
Well, I'm gonna use. Oh, apparently I have a potion of healing greater
Yes.
in my inventory.
It has some superiors too.
I am going to burn that. Glug glug. what is that? 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah, it should be 44 plus 4.
I don't have any superior healing potions apparently, but
You should have a greater and then a standard, which is 2d4 plus 4.
yeah, I do have that.
Or
I
2d4
swear
plus
we
2,
got
sorry.
superior ones out of the weirdo and the.
We burned a lot of them.
You might have gotten one.
I thought we burned through all those already.
Might have. It's possible.
And then I'm going to lose 2 arrows.
Alrighty, give me those attack rolls.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
26.
Yep.
Not as many dice as before, but still a decent amount. Guess since I had to heal instead of branding smite, 49 damage. That's, it's not nearly as much. Sometimes you have to dial it back to make sure that you can stay alive.
Tommy, all of a sudden, the crocodile that had you in its jaws disappears, and you are just being held by the woman again.
Oh, do you want a hug? And I give her a hug.
Give her a hug back.
It's your turn, Tommy.
I give her a hug and squeeze a bit too hard.
Okay.
And then, how does she feel about the hug? I'm like, do you want me to stop hugging you?
Very much enjoy if you'd stop hugging me, please.
Okay, will you tell us what's going on?
Absolutely not. This is important knowledge for everyone but you.
Okay, I'm
That's
gonna
kinda
grapple you again because we're already both on the floor. So I'm gonna grapple her.
I'm gonna grapple you.
That's fair.
I only got a 12. Oh, it's athletics. Hold on. I technically got a 10 with athletics.
She rolled a 6, so you grappled her.
Now I'm gonna hit her. That one's not gonna hit. I got a 9.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows for 2 attack.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
For 23 damage. And then does a 15 hit?
No, it does not.
Then I'm gonna try to stunning. Well, she's already grappled, so I'm just gonna stay here and grapple her.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find this thing.
So I'm just trying to find this dragon stat.
I'm just looking up these really important spells because I'm trying to find one that might. Well, because I have one that I think will definitely kill all of you, so I'm trying to avoid using
That's
it.
fair.
Please
Not
don't.
very nice.
Leave my one health.
Okay.
I'd like to live.
Yeah, leave my 19 health alone.
Don't talk
She's
to
going
me.
to attempt to turn on Tommy, and she places her hand against you, and a brilliant light flashes out of her hand. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
1.
A 1?
Yes.
Awesome.
But I
That's
do have her
rough,
in a
buddy.
grappling pin. Does that mean anything?
No.
No. What's the point of the grappling pin then?
Well, you have her in a grapple. You don't have her in the pin yet.
Exactly.
Pin takes an action to get there. And then once she's pinned, she's fully restrained.
Exactly, and can't move. So you take 39 radiant damage, and you are now blinded.
Okay.
Wow.
As this radiant light surrounds you in this bright, intense radiance.
Okay, so since I had her grappled, I'm just gonna starfish and eyes open.
Okay.
Not camera! My God!
Oh no, that's gonna get me banned.
I don't know if you can tell, but
I don't
Willow
think
just
you can.
started. That's probably for good. Willow just hopped right on and started at it. Willow.
Good for her, I guess.
Willow. Why you do that?
She's
Not on
clearly
camera.
enjoying herself.
Not on camera.
Alrighty, that goes to Roki.
How's this thing looking?
She's oops, hold on. Sorry, my thing got mad at me for not hitting the right button. She's not looking too great. Definitely bloodied. Injured, looking uncomfortable, not happy with the situation.
All pretty fair.
Right, alright. Fireball, surprise!
Who'd have guessed it?
I wouldn't have.
Tommy is currently holding her, so you will again have to use a sorcery point to careful spell for her.
Whoa.
Unless you
Or-
want to do something more direct.
Or acceptable
I
casualties.
guess I can just careful.
Do
I'll careful
no,
it again.
take me out with her.
I'll careful
This will be the second time we take you out well attached
do a
to
dex
someone.
save.
We have Tommy physically grapple it, and then we take him
I
out.
got another 21. Do it.
Alright.
Go already. She failed.
Are you careful spelling this? I know we were joking around here, but
30 plus
Out.
9.
She
39.
didn't. I'm out.
Tommy, did you pass? Did you careful spell it, Christine?
okay.
Yeah, so you're good, Tommy.
I was going to
Okay.
say we should do the.
She screams as fire engulfs her and does not look pleased with how that went down.
How bloody is she now?
Like real bad, looking
Nice.
real bad. Blizzard, it is your turn.
So I was about to say, what we should do is the same thing we did to Rio, where we have Tommy grappled and then icing Death's Frost and freeze Tommy to her. It's our go-to strategy.
only
Just
have
have
7
Tommy hold things as you destroy them.
This is usually in the beginning of the fight tactic.
Okay.
Puppies, you're awesome. Fine.
I'm gonna buckle down and I'm gonna go for the kill. I'm gonna cast a second level branding smite or just a regular branding smite, I guess. And we're just gonna try to attack with my 2 attacks. I dropped the dice. Don't worry about it. Yeah, 24 and 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And now we're just gonna hopefully shred. Let's see here. Oh, that's a few ones. That's not good. Uh, 44 damage.
44.
Yeah, with 3 ones rolled in there. Pretty bad.
How would you like to fully annihilate this druid?
As Tommy's grappling, an arrow comes and just like barely misses Tommy and hits her like in the shoulder or something and starts to freeze her up a bit. And then the second arrow, it just comes through and just like completely shatters that exact same spot, like going through the other arrow and then going into it and just exploding everything.
And she shatters into 1,000 pieces and crumbles to the floor. You and in front of you is a door.
No. Fucking yeah. Can I heal myself before we go through?
Yeah, we should probably heal up a little.
So I'm gonna leave this up to you guys, because I am going to warn you that there is potentially another battle coming up.
Another battle?
So short rests take an hour. That is going to increase the chances that more people come down here if you take a full short rest.
Should we
But
get through the then short rest?
yeah, it's up to you guys. Kind of how you want to do this.
Well,
You do have healing potions as well. You should have a few.
Can I just use my staff?
Oh yeah, you have your staff
Staff
too.
and potions. Okay. Where's my staff? There we go. Staff
I'm
of
going
healing.
to also use my signet ring to get back a 3rd level spell slot.
Wait, how does this work?
Wow.
It's mass cure wounds, right?
Oh, yeah, I was like, what? Here.
So we got those from, we got our, sorry.
Where the fuck is Cure Wounds?
It's mass cure wounds 3d8 plus your spell casting modifier.
Where is it?
I do not know.
It'd be on the staff. If you click on the staff of healing, it should be on
Oh,
there.
it's not in spells, so that doesn't make any sense.
Well, because
it's from an item.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you click on the staff and then click on where it says mass cure wounds, it will take you, and then then you remove the charge.
So when we left,
So that gives everybody full?
It gives
gotta roll.
3d8 plus
Oh.
your spellcasting modifier.
So 3d8 plus 5.
3d8 and what? A d5? What?
No, 3d8 plus
3d8
5.
plus 5.
Should be more than 5, shouldn't it?
Her spell casting modifier is 5.
20.
It is?
3 plus 5.
She's a
28.
17 DC though.
Spell attack is
Can I use it
high.
more than once? It has 5 charges.
You could use it a second time, but I don't know if we need that.
I mean, I'm only at 29 now.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're at 1.
We had 10 random. It says I have it written as 10 random potions.
Yes.
From
4 of those
You never
should
told those.
be greater healing.
Okay.
And then the other 6 were gonna be other things that I need to give to you.
What is
But
greater
it's
healing?
not the same things that were in the wagon.
No, those you guys stole from the
No, he
casino, I
gave it.
think.
Yeah.
How's
He
the
gave it
potion
to
work?
us.
Does it give me full health?
Oh, that's right. Sorry, what, Christine?
How's the potion work? Does it just give me full health?
No, it's
4d4
it's greater
plus
healing,
4.
so 4d4 plus 4. And you guys have
Potion.
the,
Okay.
the,
you have 4 of
Four.
those.
the modifier comes from her charisma, which her charisma is plus 5. Her spell attack is plus 9, and then her DC is 7.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
13.
Sorry.
Because my modifier for artificer is 4, and my save DC is
Yeah,
16.
I was gonna say. I thought I wasn't thinking modifier. I was thinking save.
What do you guys need it anymore? Or are you guys good?
I'm at half.
I'm at 42 and a 52, so I think I'm fine.
I'm mostly good.
We should be okay. If we get in another fight, I am taking that barbarian potion.
Ooh,
So that
yes.
should help me because I don't do spells. Well, will that turn off my magic, like punching stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can't use mage hand.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah, you can't use
myself
mage hand.
one more time then for
Damn.
extra buff.
So yeah, so that will help me because I'll half most of my damage, and then you guys are able to heal yourselves and stuff.
Yep.
1d8 plus...
Alrighty. So you guys stand in front of this door.
It's four
I
colors.
am going to tell you that okay, so it's important that you guys know these colors.
Mm-hmm.
There it goes: orange, yellow, emerald, turquoise.
Yo,
I'm gonna put it in the
Slower,
chat.
slower.
Don't worry. I'm gonna put it in the chat, and then it goes navy, black, purple, and magenta.
Oh, that's a lot. Also, was there
I got
anything
it.
on these bodies? Anything of importance?
Yeah, can we loot them?
Yeah, go ahead and check them out.
Yeah.
Give me investigation checks.
12.
my God, 19.
Tommy, you actually find a couple more potions of healing. It looks like they each had one. But other than that, they just have kind of like standard like arcane focuses and yeah.
Boo.
All right, we're stocked back up.
Okay. Across the top of the door reads, "Give me instructions by beginning at the start."
You said this was posted in the Discord. There we go.
I put the colors in the Discord, yeah.
This isn't the rainbow.
No, it is not.
It's not Roy G. Biv.
I didn't go Roy G. Biv this time, I know.
What are these?
Give me instructions by beginning at start.
Well, isn't yellow the only whatever that color is color?
Primary.
Primary.
Primary, that's the word.
That is correct. Wait, hold on.
So let me do a little math in my head here. Yellow.
Purple's in the color wheel too, though.
Well, but purple's not a
So is
primary.
orange.
Purple, yellow, and orange are all on the color wheel.
Well, they're all on the color wheel, aren't they?
Yellow's at the top of the color wheel.
Give me instructions. Okay.
Well,
Your
all-
instruction is to do something with orange and yellow. What happens?
You just say that?
Yes.
Nothing happens.
You said give me instructions.
It says, give me instructions by beginning at the start.
Well, yeah. When we go,
Orange is fruit. I light my lighter and it's orange. Is that?
Nothing happens.
I'm really trying.
Wait,
Beginning
where's
at the
Oh, geez, Pete.
black, emerald, turquoise? Those are over there. Magenta.
Is it down in a column or across in a row?
It's the 1, 2, 3, and 4. It goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
This is too complex for my brain.
Hold on.
Do we have any fruit on us?
If you guys struggle too much, we can have you roll intelligence checks, and then I can give you guys hints.
I'm struggling. I'm not good at
And this one is a little bit more difficult.
Wait, but black's not on the color wheel.
No, it's not. Only yellow, orange, and purple.
Yeah, neither is navy or emerald.
Shush. Don't let me have my realizations in peace.
Me instruct.
Uh,
Can I touch the orange?
Color theory.
Yes,
yellow and purple are complementary.
What does it do?
the orange starts glowing,
The orange is glowing.
and then it fades. It fades after about 10 seconds.
Touch the
Okay.
yellow.
I touch the yellow. Yeah.
Nothing happens.
I touch the orange again,
Glows.
and then I touch the emerald.
Nothing happens.
Can I touch
Okay,
the
so-
orange and then the purple?
Sorry, what?
Orange and then purple.
Both glow.
Why though?
They're across from each other on the color wheel.
But I thought yellow was across from purple. I'm
What's across from?
confused.
So when you're looking at the triangle,
Wait,
what would
what
be
if
the
we go-
triangle to the purple?
Yeah, orange, purple. Then what? There's no green. Emerald.
Emerald?
It was orange, purple.
Orange, purple, then emerald.
Orange, purple, emerald.
They all three glow.
I'm
Okay.
Davis is
figuring
having-
it out.
Davis is having a aneurysm as we speak. He's
Orange.
constipated.
You're not wrong, but
Orange, purple, emerald,
Yellow
I
or
understand.
yellow next?
yellow.
No glow.
Orange, purple, emerald, turquoise.
No glow.
Orange, purple,
Magenta?
emerald, magenta.
Magenta's.
No
Okay.
glow.
Wait a minute. Magenta's technically not a real color.
Correct.
Wait, what?
It's a trick color.
It's
It's
a
not a
trick color.
real color.
Yeah.
It's
Correct.
like an after image color, so it's not a real
Mhm.
color. It's a color of the absence of color.
Mhm.
So orange, purple, yellow. Wait, what did we say? Orange, purple, emerald. We already did yellow, didn't we?
Black.
Yeah. No glow.
Turquoise.
Orange, purple, yellow, navy.
Orange, purple, yellow, navy.
Sorry, orange, purple, emerald, navy.
Emerald navy. I keep saying yellow.
As you hit those OPEN,
You
the
fucker.
door
Oh my god.
opens.
Oh my
Hold
god.
up. Hold up. Magenta's not a real color?
I think we broke Davis.
You broke Davis when he was going, what's across from purple?
Magenta doesn't exist?
No, it doesn't.
No.
I di-
Okay, the door swings open.
I think we need to end the night.
Oh, we are. Hold on. Let me give my last exposition as you guys
Look what you've done to your
Finally.
poor brother.
break into the room in front of you. In front of you is a simple room. There are white walls. There is a faux window looking out on a magical scene. Basically, it's like you can tell it's illusory into like a garden. And there is a large, strong stone desk in the center of the room in front of you. And sitting with their back to you is a figure with long blonde hair and a kind of finely curled updo, with a crown sitting upon their head. As you approach, they turn to you, a completely blank expression on their face, and you guys all recognize Tiamat. And they appear to recognize you for a second, and then her face twists into anger. So, you've finally come to kill me. My sister said you would be coming, but she gave me permission to remove you from the picture.
Shit.
We were in a picture?
We aren't trying to
And
murder you.
she reaches towards you, and you are enveloped in a bright, magical light. And that is where we are going to end the session.